What's up, guys? Hope y'all having a good Friday. How is everyone today? You say you haven't been keeping up with the Avengers, but the movie you just described was the last one, basically. I mean,
Alright, what's going on, y'all? Oh, man.
not the double T is back. What's up, Jordan? Hey, Sam, Tony. Hey, Kendra.
Shit.
Thank y'all for joining us today. Hey, Coffee, Justice. I see y'all out here. What you want to talk about first?
BlackLightning.
That's what you want to start with?
Mm-hmm.
So for those of y'all who didn't see the BlackLightning reaction and hear me be petty for the discussion, I feel like y'all should check that out. But basically, my whole issue with BlackLightning is that it's one episode left. And it's so many plots that gotta be like
Wrapped up.
It's like, how you finna do all that in one episode? And then I'm like, for them to leak Jen's suit so many months ago and then it's still not done. One episode left. It's tied dead. What's gonna happen to the other Pie kids?
What happened to Slices?
Just
Fuck it.
it's
Okay,
so many.
fine. We ain't gonna call them Slices. Butter knife.
Don't worry about doing nothing else. No more input from you. But yeah, like that's my issue. Now people be like BlackLightning be preachy. I'm cool on that. Like that stuff don't bother me because like I don't feel like it be too preachy. I just feel like they got too many storylines and then it's like it's so drama oriented. But with a superhero, it's gonna come drama anyway. You gonna have bad guys. You gonna have all that stuff anyway. So why the extra?
I'm so hot in the chair.
Did you watch him be Lex Luthor though before you judged him based on his appearance? Because from the trailer I saw, he actually looked like he gonna be a good Lex Luthor. But yeah, BlackLightning, I'm just concerned for them because I actually like the cast and I like the show. I want it to last more than three seasons. It has the potential to go for a while if they do it right. So they're gonna either have to like figure out something with the writing and the show running part of it, or it's gonna get canceled after next season because don't nobody want to watch that. Like it has the potential to be so good with the characters you got, but it's like where is it going?
Yeah, and you could even did a spinoff series of the sisters at one point.
Right. Once you got like 4-5 seasons in.
Like, because the girls could hold their own show.
I'm never I'm never gonna tell somebody not to watch something because I feel like everybody has their own opinion on stuff. You may watch it and feel like it's nothing wrong with it. I like it, but it's other like it got to a point to where like when I felt like it was one episode I'm like, how? Like one episode left. You can only squeeze so much stuff into one episode and I don't feel like that's gonna like I mean, I'm gonna see how they wrap the show up. Maybe I'll be surprised. I don't know, but I just feel like it could be more. It could be a lot of stuff that could be done better or differently.
Well, that's the thing. When you see a character play somebody else, that's the thing about playing other characters. People sometimes only see you as that character. You have to take yourself and detach yourself from that character. That's like people saying. A perfect example, childhood actors. Case of point.
I agree with you, Miss D.
Zach Morris, Mall Park Gossler, Jaleel White, Urkel. Like, sometimes that's all you see. And those people have a tough time getting jobs because that's all people see. It's not that they're a bad actor. It's just that that's what people see. They put themselves into that role so well that that's all you see. And you have to detach from that character and see this person is somebody else. You have to learn to
now on Black
disassociate
Lightning.
people from other characters.
Miss Z was like, Jefferson don't even have his own storyline. Like, how you Black Lightning, but you the supporting cast. Like, that's what I feel like. Like, where is his whole thing was the fact that Tobias killed his dad, and then it's like, now you got all this information. Y'all know where he lived, like all this stuff. I get that you have like the no kill thing, but I feel like that's something that should have been taken care of. Like, he basically the only villain in Freeland right now.
Yeah.
Like, what's the issue? I like the part when they brought Lala back. Like, his storyline is kind of interesting. Like, I like that part. But it's like now that's like overshadowing. Like, it's like you have to know how to blend storylines without one necessarily overshadowing the other. I don't feel like Lala as a side character that ain't even really a good guy should come back in and then like his storyline be more interesting than like the main characters. Like, after Khalil died and Jen was having her moment, they should have let her act on it. It's like now it didn't like die down to a point to where like I don't even feel like she should kill him now because I just feel like it ain't no point. It don't feel the same like when he first died and like she was mad.
Now, I do feel like the villain of the week formula can be bad. Now, this is why I feel like all the shows could learn something. The villain of the week thing does get tiresome because you're like, oh shit, I got a villain of the week and it's like 20 some odd episodes. You'll run through characters. I'm like, I know the DC universe has a lot of characters, but damn, what you need to do is like, depending on how many episodes you have, like you do have your big bad, but have a story arc within that ties to the big bad. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, give me 3 episodes where, okay, this is my main focus, but yet and still, this story is still tied to my main body of story. Like, we have Cicada. Give me a character that we're trying to defeat that helps me get to my main goal of defeating the big bad. In the first half of the season, you do it as though, okay, something's leading up to something bigger. Okay, then we get the reveal of the big bad. Boom. Now we're working towards defeating the big bad. We're having these character arcs, and this big bad is doing something that we can't do, but these other characters are like mini bosses to the boss, like sub bosses to the boss of a gang. Like, you know, you have those weaker sub bosses, but then once you get up to the high tier sub bosses, like in MK11, you have like, or any MK, you have like Goro, Kentaro, Motaro. Then you have Shao Kahn, and then you get what I'm saying? Like, you need to establish a pattern. Because like, and then you can keep the same actor for weeks on end instead of paying different people.
Every Arrowverse show season 4 isn't bad because Supergirl season 4 was her best. What is that 4 now, or that's 4 now? Right?
No, that's 4 now. 3. Yeah.
Every season don't be bad though. Like, this season ain't necessarily bad compared to her first 2, and Legends season 4 ain't bad compared to their first 2. So, and then Legends not even done yet. Yeah. I don't feel like every season 4 is like a bad season. It just, but I just feel like we don't know if Ty dead. The guy who was in the bar that they showed, somebody said they introduced him episode 9, and we ain't seen him since. Then they had the Markovians come and leave so quick. It was like, that was a big thing to introduce, like the Markovians, and then just for you to be like, oh, they left town. Like, after one episode. I just feel like that's a lot. I don't know. I just feel like it's too much going on. It's like you making the show for like, you guaranteed a certain number of seasons so you can finish this out over seasons versus finishing it out over episodes.
Thundercat, what are you talking about? They've done it already. They haven't done that. Not for every week it's a new villain. What I am suggesting is you boil that down. Take away the villain of the week. Get you a villain or a mini villain. Have him do things for a few weeks that ties to your big villain. Always keep in mind your big villain.
It's kind of like what they doing with Arrow almost this season, because You got the shit that Diaz was doing, but then you got that dude Dante who really like
something like that, yeah. Because you had the Longbow Hunters under Diaz. Diaz is under Dante.
Yeah.
Dante is the boss.
But on like Flash, you got.
I don't even know how many people
You got Cicada, you got Grace now, you got Reverse Flash shit going on. Then you got all the other metas like the Melton dude and all these other metas that got shit going on too every other week. And then
like last season, we had 12 metas who had to die.
Yeah, almost every week.
Every week we had like a different person. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, but like. It was a lot. Like, and people lose.
I don't feel like what's his name? Chris Klein is necessarily a bad actor. Like I tell people, if he got the job, it's because they wanted him to act that way. Like they could have got anybody to do that if it was just, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's the way they wanted him to act. Now I do feel like as far as him being Cicada, certain scenes I feel like it'd be like real extra and it don't have to be. But it ain't unlike stuff I've seen other people do. Like, it's other people that have, like, acted like that, too. I feel like the problem is that it's too many episodes. Like, I used to be at a point to where, I love the shows, and I want to see all these episodes, but they probably need, like, a good, swift, like, 18 to 20 episodes, and just let that do, because all that filler get old.
Yeah, and people don't have the attention span they did back in the day, right, in the early 90s, when you could watch 27 episodes or something.
And be good.
And to be like, damn. I'm like, because I remember in a season sometimes it was 27, 30 episodes of a show. Like, I used to watch more. They used to have tons of episodes. Shows like Martin, Fresh Prince, fucking Beverly Hills 90210 had like 27 to 30 episodes a season.
I can't, Harmony. I cannot.
And I know this is the CW, but I'm like, man.
Yeah, 16 to 18 or 18 to 20 if they get it right. Like, I feel like it's just too many. That take away from the show because it's like, I don't know if it's just like we just gonna write whatever to fill in the blanks until we get to the story we trying to get to. When you could just cut all that out, save money each season by having less episodes and have your ratings better because people are more into it. People gonna want more. Sometimes less is more.
It is. It's true.
Like, I know they cut one episode off this season, but like Arrow coming back with 10 next season, I feel like the rest of the shows should come back with maybe like 18 to 20 to keep them on because they may be better if they're shorter. Then that also frees up space for your network for like if you want to introduce new shows, then you got more time, more airtime to show the new shows that you're trying to show. Because if you got 23 Flash episodes, cut that down to 18. That's what, 5 episodes that you done freed up. That's 5 weeks you done freed up for another show. And like pilots only be like what, 10 episodes sometimes.
Pilot season,
yeah,
like the little short season, so first season.
That's like half a pilot season you done freed up for somebody.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you can cut 5 episodes off Flash, cut 5. Well, Arrow don't have to cut 5. Arrow's gone next season, sadly.
But I mean, Flash the only one that's long now because everything else short. Legends, well, Supergirl.
Oh, Batwoman.
Well, she coming on with like, well, it's probably gonna be like 10 or 13 for her. How she coming on with a full season?
Cause she coming on in the fall.
I thought we talked about that.
No, she coming on in the fall. I don't think they gonna push her
that. Cause I felt like she was coming on after Arrow go off.
If she come on after Arrow goes off the air next season in the fall, then yes.
Cause I feel like that's a good build up. Depending on what happened in the crossover and her have a role, then everybody gonna want to watch her. So then you have her debut after the crossover over. Cause they didn't show her enough. Like people liked her, but I don't feel like they showed her enough in the past crossover for people just to be like, oh, I'm gonna pick up, like a Batwoman show.
Well, they didn't do Barry like that, but shit happens. I'm like, sometimes you can't wait and put it off because
Supergirl definitely need less episodes. Sorry, she got 22. She definitely need like 18, 16, something like that.
I think that's what they had on
CBS.
Yeah, I think they had 20. because they season 1 episode 18 was with Barry, I think. Yeah.
What disappointed you, Kel? Because some of y'all expectations be acting like y'all be watching Marvel movies. Like, it's a TV series. They budget ain't unlimited. They can't do whatever they want to do. So, like, I mean, you gonna get what you get.
Like, y'all be thinking they have like
like
$10 million an episode for some stuff. They ain't got that kind of money. I don't even think they budget is $1 million an episode. But all in all, BlackLightning is.
I don't feel like people that say Legends be trash. I just feel like they show is more like a parody now. Like, it's fun. It's not supposed to be like serious like the other shows. So I don't know what people expect when they watch. Like, yeah, they have a big bad, but that's normally like the second half before it go off. Like, the first half of the season is always like light and fun. Then you start creeping to the part where they have like a big bad and then have to do stuff.
Yeah. Legends is not to be taken seriously, right? Legends is supposed to be fun. Like, and I like that. Like, that gets you out of the seriousness of the Flash, of Arrow, you know what I'm saying, of Supergirl. So you watch Legends for fun. You don't watch Legends to really, like, look at the characters they have. Look at how they act. Like, they
have no choice. Infinite Game. If they season 3 not out the park, they gonna be canceled.
What's that?
BlackLightning. Because he was saying they have so many plot holes. He hopes season 3 pay off. If it don't, like, they gonna be gone. Because, like, they can't afford, with Arrow leaving, it's like, I kind of feel like they get to the point where they'd rather end the show than have it canceled. So if they scared a show gonna get canceled, they just gonna go and end it. So that's why I just feel like, if you can't pick it up for season 3, all the people that watch season 1, and then, like, somebody even told me, they was like, a lot of people don't even react to BlackLightning season 2 like they did season 1. Like, it ain't even that many people that react to it no more. So I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not like as bad as some other shit that's on TV, because there's bad stuff on TV, but it could be way better. It's like, you gotta write it how it's, you know, like, it's for a network that has like superhero shows on it. Like, that's what they looking for. You got comic book fans, but you're not doing any of the shit that brought them to the show.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing that pissed me off, I thought season 2, the whole reason Jefferson got fired was so he could do more shit outside the school, and he's still not doing nothing. He at home for dinner, like, he just, I mean, it's the same.
It's
like,
a family show, bro. Like, it's
but that's cool. You can have a family show. Look at how Joe and Barry and them act and how they stick together. That's a version of a family too. But you don't have to, like, make it so, like, it's not the Cosby's. I'm gonna say it like that. Like, that's not what BlackLightning is. Like, it's not the mama, you know, like this, the dad, like, that, and then the kids like this. Like, that's
see,
not.
This is the thing. We get when we watch The Flash, we get Joe. We have our moments. We have our family moments. We have our rough moments.
And then by the end of the episode, we got our guns out, ready to pop off on somebody.
Exactly.
Like,
but
they
we
not
don't
doing
get that with BlackLightning, and we need that.
Barry them don't kill either, but they always throwing somebody in the pipeline or somebody getting arrested damn near every episode.
We throwing some lightning at somebody fucking body. We throwing some
like,
ice.
Gambit got all that technology. You got OP Thunder, OP Lightning. You got Jeff, and you got Lynn with the shotty, and y'all can't do nothing great with that. Like, I'm just like, what is happening? Like, they could have fucking made the show so OP after they introduced the dude from Texas. Like, if he was a bad guy, he could have came in and they all could have had to fight him. He seemed like he was OP and then he just disappeared. Like, did you forget that you wrote this character in? Like, when is he gonna pop back up? I don't need you to introduce me to somebody the last 5 minutes of an episode just to bring them in another season from now. Like, I don't want to see him pop up season 3 because I'm gonna be like, oh, like, what is the significance? Because if you wanted to do that, that's when you have people come in, like, at the end of the season, like the last episode, to carry over to the next season.
Like, you'd have left us like, I'm on my way to Freeland. We'd have been like, oh shit, who is this dude? That would have been a nice ass cliffhanger.
You don't do that shit like 10 episodes ago and then be like, oh, okay, like, that's who that was?
Okay, I'm done with the BlackLightning thing because that shit gonna drag on forever.
What's next? Arrow.
Arrow fine. Arrow fine. It could go either way, but I enjoyed Arrow this week.
I'm trying to remember what happened.
The training.
Oh yeah, the whole police academy.
My boy Diggle was in that bitch like, bro. When I used to do the army training, we used to have training. If you in the military, you know what I'm talking about. Those little classes you have to take.
Yes,
I used to be in that bitch
watch
just like
season
that.
1.
I was dead sleep. Still up, soldier, huh? I'm gonna tell you how you know you tired and you don't give a fuck about yourself in the military. When you can fall asleep standing up, bro. I was that cold with the shit. I didn't even know how I was doing it. That's how my sergeant was like, sit down, man. Sit down. Cause them trainings make no sense when you've been through the same trainings over and over and over again.
I can see that, Ronan, but it's gonna take you. How many episodes Black Lightning at? 16 this season?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's gonna take you 6 episodes to get over 2 states? 3 states? Anyway, back to Arrow.
Oliver flipping old boy. I made his fucking neck touch his goddamn knee.
That shit, he had his leg clapped up, bitch. I was like, damn. I would have, when they would have asked me to do that, I was like, I yield. This Game of Thrones, I yield. Like, let somebody else do that shit. I ain't trying to fuck with none of them. That's Team Arrow. I'm not playing with none of them. That shit was ignorant.
I mean, I can see why Dinah was upset, you know what I mean? Because of her cry. I mean,
that's kind of fucked up. I felt bad for her. I thought it was going to heal and she'd be able to, like, use it later. I didn't know it was going to be, like, permanent.
Yeah, I'm like, that sucks, man. I really don't like that, man, because like you took a part of her that makes her basically the only metahuman on the team. Like that, she was the only metahuman on the team.
Who? Oh, Dinah.
Dinah, yeah, that was bullshit. Like she was the only meta on the team, and they took that away from her. Now I know Black Simon's not really on the team, but I'm like. Yeah. You took a piece of who she is, so she might as well go to Central City and get the cure. You know what I'm saying? She might as well.
But you don't want to do that because even though somebody's telling you something permanent, it could always come back later.
True.
Like I said, like she had just got out the hospital. It takes longer for your nerves and stuff on the inside to heal versus the outside. So, like later on, you never know. Cause like, what if she just didn't she just stopped trying to use it, and then like in the future she just don't want to hurt herself by trying to use it, but it could work again. Like.
I figured somebody would know what I'm saying. Who could work on it?
I mean, if they made Diggle Green Lantern,
Ray could go in there and do some kind of surgery shit. They would do that
from. He would be from another Earth. They probably wouldn't do it for like our Diggle. It'd just look like him and be from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You thought Legends was dope the first 2 seasons. It didn't pick up for me until season 3.
Season 2 was better than season 1.
Like each season got better, but like I didn't like season 1. I watched like part of season 2, and then season 3 I was into it. Season 4 hasn't disappointed me. First of all, it ain't even halfway over yet. Like it still got a whole half a season to do. Yeah. And then, I mean. It's time travel. Like, what y'all expect? Is it, y'all want it to be like Star Wars or something, like up in space? Like, I don't get what y'all want. It's not supposed to be serious like the rest of the shows. It's its own thing.
And while they are connected, it's just you don't get the same vibe from it. Like, it seems more comic based. And when I say comic, I mean comedy based. Let me say comedy based, not comic.
Ain't no point of missing Diaz. When they killed him, that's how you know like they finna wrap shit up, because I mean it's 10 episodes left after this season over, so it's like Dante might be the do or die unless they bring somebody else in for the last season.
And then that guy Dante, if he's the big bad for next season, truly.
So you didn't watch our reaction since you asked him that question.
What? How
did we react to Lil Connor? Did we put 2 and 2 together? If you would have watched our reaction, you would have saw all of that. That's what I said, Jazzy. I feel like they kind of spoil because with them letting everybody know Arrow only 10 episodes, everybody now predicts that he's gonna be the one that died in the crossover. I feel like they should have kept that under wraps until, you know what I'm saying, at least until fall or Comic-Con when they announced the trailer, the last 10 episodes of Arrow or some shit like that.
Honestly, that still doesn't mean he's gonna die. I mean, you can assume that, but we've assumed a lot of things. I assume they wouldn't show Godspeed for
It gets
years.
better, Princess Pink. If you can push through season 1, it gets better. Legends got better like progressively each season, like Supergirl pretty much did. Now I don't know about season 4 because I ain't really watching it, but they first season was trash. Second season was a little better. Third season was real good. So,
what happened season 3?
Raining for Supergirl.
No, for Legends.
Look, you see me turn around like Raining. That's why it was good. You gotta ask.
I can't lie. Yeah, Supergirl season 3.
Season 3 was good. Like season 3 was that shit. Now season 4, people don't like it because it's political. I mean, I get what they doing, but it's like I also get what people want to see. Now, when the dude that's gonna play Lex come on there, I feel like it's gonna get better. I'm gonna give him a chance because that trailer, when they show how he was gonna be, I was like, oh, he ignorant as fuck. Like it's gonna be real ignorant on there.
Superman made me do it.
Bitch, how you go to jail for some shit and then tell the judge Superman made you do it? I was like, sir,
that's fucking.
He out here trying to body the world.
That's like
he out here
saying the devil made me do it. Like,
right.
Like, that's some real kid shit. Oh, they don't know about the baby. They don't know about the baby. I'm enjoying William and Mia's back and forth in the future. I'm not seeing enough Colton Hayes, man. I'm not. And I guess that's what's bothering me.
He might have real life stuff going on, so maybe he only signed up to do a certain amount of episodes.
Yeah, I know he got real life stuff going on, so I'm like,
maybe
I'm
they'll
not
show
mad.
him more towards the end, and then in the last season, he'll be in the whole season.
I'm like, I hope he comes back, and like,
I hope they bring Thea back for the last.
I was thinking that too. I mean, if you got a character like, if you got a character you can bring back, bring that character back. I mean, I know you can't.
Who alive in 2046? Who alive in 2046? Now Oliver takes his place as the Monitor. You think he'll do that? I mean, the Monitor is supposed to die. Like, if they based it off the comics. But, I mean, that would be wild if they did that. Because he'd be gone, but he wouldn't be dead, but we wouldn't see him no more. So, you know. We'll see. I'm sure it's going to be good however they do it, though. There hasn't been a crossover that I've disliked, so...
No, I'm not talking about bring her back for his death. I'm talking about bring Thea back.
I'm American and I still don't like political shit. So, I mean, they don't have nothing to do with it. She was like, it's too political. I'm not American. So, Americans don't like politics and political stuff all the time. Yeah, we have to deal with it, but that don't mean we like it. That's why I haven't been into this season. I was trying to watch because I thought the evil Carl shit was gonna pop out. Like, did that ever happen? That's why I was like, I saw the other Supergirl. I'm thinking shit about to pop off, and then it turned into something else. So I was just like, oh. I mean, I probably watched the episodes when the dude who played Lex coming on. But yeah, that season when Rain was the truth though. I think I watched all of that. I think I watched every episode of season 3.
Mm-hmm. She did.
I feel like if you watch the trailer for Lex Luthor, like the little promos they do for him, I feel like that would satisfy you if you want to give it a shot. Like, don't look at him as just, oh, it's the dude from 2.5 Men playing Lex Luthor. Like, look at his promo. Like, look at the acting and how he is in the promo, and then see if that makes you want to watch it. Because I feel like he might be the one to make people come back and watch the end of the season.
I mean, he can't be any worse than what's old boy name from Batman v Superman? Jesse, I think that's his name. I'm like,
oh yeah, he can't be worse than that. It's only what? It's only 10 episodes next season. We don't got time for them weak ass Future Flash scenes in Arrow. I guess. I mean, they gonna do what they want to do. That's their show.
Future scenes.
But obviously, if they showing it tie into something, that's probably just this season. Next season, they probably won't even show that. If they do, it'll just be if something changed. Oliver is alive in 2046 on what show? Because if you speaking of something they said on a different show, that shit don't apply now. How do you think Barry gonna react to Nora betrayal? You must ain't see that clip for next week.
Y'all don't watch every reaction.
Y'all must ain't.
If you don't get a notification, y'all don't scroll through the stuff because we so many
posted
videos.
The whole raw reaction to that on the channel because if you saw the look in his eyes, you wouldn't have to ask that. Like they literally showed what's gonna happen next week. So I'm ready for Tuesday. Like skip all the weekend. I'm ready for Tuesday.
That's a wrap.
Lex start this Sunday. I'll be watching.
Promos or spoilers?
Is BlackLightning going to finally join a crossover? I don't know.
I doubt it. I still doubt it. Because it's too much work. It's too much
They
work.
building who up for next season? The other Supergirl? Is that what you mean?
It was too much work, man. Like, getting them from Atlanta to Vancouver.
I don't know, Nathan. We got a pretty full schedule for now, all the way through April. So if we watch it, it'll be summertime.
I can just picture what Barry go say when he hear that shit next week.
I don't want to.
Where is he? Where's who? Thawne. What year? Where is he?
If she tell everybody the truth next episode, ain't none of them gonna trust her. Like, ain't no just Barry and Iris situation. Like, everybody gonna be looking at her sideways. You know how many times they all been betrayed? Like, that shit, that don't get any easier. Like, that shit get worse and worse.
I think the only person who will not really be affected is Ralph. Like,
Probably. I mean, he don't have, like, a deep enough connection to her. And then, like, Sherlock, because, I mean, like, he don't really... He's grown to care about them, yes, but he already knew some fuck shit was going on anyway, so it's he gonna be the only one that ain't surprised.
I knew.
But like, think about Joe and Cecile, like that's their grandchild. Barry and Iris, that's their child. And then like she been around them, like Cisco and Caitlyn and all them too. Like they all gonna. I feel like, of course, the people related to her is gonna feel the worst. Like they gonna feel some kind of way, but it ain't gonna. They gonna feel probably bad for Barry and Iris more than anything.
Because now you go
like your own kid betrayed you, so it's like they gonna be like, damn.
And you knew. You can't say you didn't know why I hate this guy because Barry told you.
And see, that's the thing. Like, she might have started like working with him before she knew all the details, but once you found out, you didn't cut none of that off. Like, you ain't just be like, oh, you killed my damn grandma, I'm out. Like, you just kept doing the shit. He going to 2049 and vibrate the hand through his chest. He ain't even got to do that if they leave him up in that damn place and that timer go off.
He's at Iron Heights.
I go watch that timer countdown. I'll sit there and watch. Make sure his ass die. No, Kel, I haven't gotten a chance. I haven't even finished the whole Game of Thrones book set before I move on to something else. Not Trey, we need a best to worst for all 21 MCU movies. Hold up, where has Ralph been? I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to be back next episode, I think, but I don't know where he been. I'm ready for Wally to come back. Now, if they be messy enough to bring Wally back just because she gonna get exposed this episode, I'm gonna be laughing. Bitch, we been missing the whole season. As soon as somebody finna drop some tea, your ass show up. Oh my goodness, I don't know.
I don't think he will kill him, but whatever he probably is gonna ask what the timer is for. And if he finds out what the timer is for, he'll probably smirk.
Bitch, you know what had me fucked up? Somebody was like, Grace just been on the scene like 30 seconds and was already more interesting than the other Cicada, her uncle.
I mean,
I just think it's because it's the shock factor of a little girl turning into a serial killer. Like, you seen her be little and happy, and then she got hit with like a fucking dark matter shard, and then bam, serial killer. I feel like that serial killer. I feel like her being a serial killer is Nora's fault. It may not be because they say Cicada come back in the future at some point, but I just feel like either she sped it up by going into her consciousness by herself. Like, I feel like she, like, made the process happen quicker. I don't know, because she done been fucking up shit since she got here.
The timeline is malleable, though.
Can y'all imagine? Y'all remember how y'all felt like when she first came on the scene? Everybody was like, "Oh my god, look at Barry and Iris' daughter! Like, it's so cute." And then everybody like, "Bitch, expose her, expose her!" Like everybody went from
people are turning on you so
right.
fast.
That's why I was like, "Bro, she started working with Reverse Flash. It was a wrap. Like, ain't no redemption. Nope. Expose her, send her ass back to the future, let her die." The comments, oh my goodness, like it's so funny. Wally ain't gone. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Man, so let's talk about the episode of The Flash. Fucking.
Not that I've been waiting on Wally the whole time. What I'm gonna think the plot gonna look like for season 6? I don't know, because they got a new, is it writer or showrunner?
Showrunner.
So,
look, man.
I hope it's good though.
Is anybody else sick of Barry revealing himself to these goddamn villains?
I knew that shit was gonna happen when he was sitting there. I was like, this bitch finna pull his goddamn.
I am so sick of that. Writers, stop.
It don't even matter though, because who else he revealed himself to? Because most people always die. How many people he? Because I'm like, Cicada basically dead. As soon as that little ice shit melt on his chest, he dead.
I don't think so. I think Grace gonna figure out a way to.
But he ain't around in the future no way, so like either he die or he stopped killing folks. So either way, he never got exposed as the Flash. So that's what I'm just like.
I don't know, man.
Nah, the female Cicada is. What you mean? Who said she was bored? Let me find that comment. Cause I'm like, she came in and bodied the whole team Flash. Her uncle ain't even do that. She came in, powers out of her hands, double daggers, deflecting lightning. And bullets, wind, ice, look, whatever. Whatever, I mean, ice, like, what is shit cold?
Planet? Like,
whatever, bitch. She was ducking everything.
Fire, wind,
she came up in that bitch. Like, she came up in that bitch like,
Yeah, she came in that bitch and stabbed the doctor, beat Team Flash ass, and took Uncle like
right. She murdered them. I still do not understand why. I don't like the doctor lady. Like, I really don't. But, like, she's done nothing but help them. So, like, for her to kill her, that gotta be them showing you that in the future, she kill whoever she want. It ain't just about being a meta. That's why they had that part when they showed Sherlock say, like, if Cicada, like, if we kill Cicada, like, who is this? And then he was like, somebody worse. So, she just a serial killer, period. She killed everybody. She killed everybody. Not a whole Avatar. Y'all make me see.
That shit was dope.
Bitch, she was dodging Irish shots, Joe shots, Killer Frost ice, vibes. Barry running around her trying to throw lightning. She deflected all that shit. Bodied they ass. Went and got her uncle and killed the doctor. How? In like 5 minutes at that.
Y'all that bitch like 5 minutes.
I thought for sure when they showed the clip of somebody like breaking through the window,
was that?
I thought it was gonna be somebody else.
Wait a minute. What episode was that?
That we just watched? 16? Yeah, why?
That was about right anyway.
Why?
Because they usually show the true big bad episode like 16. I think they did that for Zoom. Yeah, they did that for Zoom. They revealed who he was. Season 2, episode 16, Trajectory.
Big Grace had me clutching my pearls, really.
Hold on, yeah, season 2, episode 16,
I
Trajectory.
guess you finally got your female big bad trait.
I mean, I'm cool with it.
But I want a female big bad like the whole season, and they can't get her ass. Not just like, the last couple episodes. Because, like, even though she a big bad, we still know that we got to deal with Reverse Flash. I don't think that every episode left going to focus on Grace.
Shit, Hey, we got her.
But she was badass though. She was badass as fuck. Like when she came through, like when they showed the little clip, I thought it was gonna be like Reverse Flash coming through last minute, or because they teased like what's the dude name?
Godspeed.
Yeah, like I did not. They caught me off guard when it was her ass that bust through the window. I didn't see that coming.
Where did she?
Cause that's why I was like, she came from the future. That's why I was looking like she came from the future.
Not playing,
bitch. Cause I'm like, how your mind manifestation out here bodying people like that? So they showed the little chair though, so I'm like, yeah, she came from the future. Thank you for dropping links, Danny. Make sure y'all, if you want to donate. Y'all can join our Patreon for full reactions.
That Red Death
follow our
Iris
Twitch
was talking
for
about.
gaming.
Y'all, man.
Bitch, I feel like Iris could be such a good villain if they wanted to use her that. People already hate her anyway, might as well turn her into a villain.
But this is the thing about female villains like that you just gotta get right. Like some female villains can just be badass as Grace is right now.
That is true though. In a way. She was like when Barry take off his mask, he also reveals Cisco and Caitlyn's secret identity too. He on some selfish shit. He revealed everybody's shit, bitch. You the Flash? Let me go kill your wife, cause I know who that is. Like everybody fucked up. Oh, Joe, your daddy-in-law. Like let me go head over there.
Everybody the whole family,
right? That's why you don't reveal your secret identity.
So you roll with Oliver Queen? Like, come on, bro. What do you mean?
Soon as she took them daggers out.
Like, I wouldn't even... Oliver and Barry are selfish as fuck. Because you know what? They revealed their identity. That means everybody who knew them identity is exposed. Oliver hang with Barry when he come to Central City.
The Godspeed episode directed by Danielle. You gonna call her Killer Frost. Her real name Danielle. Killer Frost ain't directing that. Y'all a trip.
But the thing about a female
villain...
out
with his powers, it's a rap.
The thing about a female villain, she has to have some kind of sinister sex appeal about her. Like, it has to be
menacing. I think he did too.
But it has to be sexy in a way too. Like, Iris is never just full on. She's fierce, but she's conservative. She would have to be...
She didn't know that. That's good though.
She would have to be like menacing, and I mean full on fiery, sexy, like come off sexual. Because if she's gonna be like Red Death, if she would have to be Red Death, because you know they changed so much stuff in these shows.
Godspeed is not coming. Okay.
What?
Somebody said Godspeed is not coming. When Nora said Supergirl and them couldn't beat Cicada, she wasn't talking about the male Cicada, right? But they ain't know that shit though. They thought it was the same person. Hey, Kiki. You heard from a source that Godspeed gonna work with the Flash to defeat the Red Death. I mean, Flash and Godspeed are friends in the comics, though. It's just that he like a... He not... I don't know how to describe him, but... I mean, he not like a reverse Flash just because he got speed. Him and Barry aren't enemies. He just not like 100% good person. Like, he do fucked up shit. Iris will tell people, look, right, I'm here for it. I'm ready. People don't like her anyway. Go ahead and be the villain. Go on, be the villain. Then everybody gonna be kissing her ass then. I think Grace came back from the future to stop excess. I mean, I feel like Thawne always has contingencies, so I can see him sending Grace. Cause like he already showed the little shit like he knew the timeline was gonna change. And he was like, it could be something coming through or someone. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what he has to gain from her going there. But we saw from her consciousness that she didn't like Nora. But also, when she popped in, she didn't focus on Nora either. She kind of, maybe her goal was to get her uncle back first, then come back to focus on Nora. I don't know. But it could be a possibility. But you can definitely tell Nora didn't know it was more than one Cicada because she was like, well, who is this? She just thought it was one person. Do you think we'll get a lot of Godspeed or just one episode? It could be that one episode, and depending on how people react to him coming, like how many views it gets, then they may elaborate on him later in another season. Kinda Kiki. I mean, I don't like to use the word anti-hero because I don't know. It depends on your definition of an anti-hero. What do you consider Godspeed?
He's an anti-hero, period. Through and through.
Well, Godspeed like the Punisher. So he like Barry, but he kill people.
He's Batman, Wolverine.
But that's what I'm saying. He like Barry, like he got the powers, but he kill people. That's his thing. He don't not kill people.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he's Red Hood. Like
Flash is like Daredevil.
Like he's Batman. He's just like the Red Hood. He's that gray area in the Flash family.
Yeah, I want to see the next episode so bad, but like seeing Barry and them hurt like that, I'm just like, and then I still feel like that shit ain't gonna happen to probably like
you
either
have
midway.
Batman, you have Flash, you have.
That's
Flash,
probably gonna be the midway point. Cause what's the setup for next episode? Like
Nightwing.
It's more shit that's gonna go wrong that can't be fixed. That's when she gonna have to tell them. So I feel like the telling part ain't gonna come to like either midway through or like closer to the end.
Just like people don't know Superman is Clark Kent. It's the glasses, man. It's the glasses.
Where did Grace get that cabin in the woods? I don't know. I mean, it could be who she came from the future, so whoever sent her probably told her what to do. Or it could be someplace she have in the future that she know could be like she might have killed whoever owned that shit now. Like if it's something that she used in the future. They have an interest in it. They don't always watch it though. I mean, they kids, so you know they be caught up in other stuff. Trial of the Flash.
Batman is not even a real superhero. He's
really Miss D. I can't.
Quan, I'm gonna give you, I don't know, a few minutes to really think about what you said. Really think about what you're saying right now.
You disrespectful. Lead the chat.
I'm gonna give you a few.
Do you think Cicada's dagger will turn into Reverse Flash's lightning rod from the comics? That's what we was thinking that he was trying to like. That's why he was tied into this storyline so he can get it. But I don't know. Cause I mean, what if he sent Grace from the future to get it? Like, well, you already know your uncle gonna die, but go get the dagger and bring it back, and then I'll do this. So blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. He be having so much shit set up that people don't know about. Ain't no telling.
I'm trying to figure out why so much time passed. Like, damn.
They don't reveal episode finales in the promo, so I'm like, what's worse than telling Team Flash about Nora's secret? Oh, there could be much things that are worse. People gonna die the finale, like that's
Nora's dying, y'all.
And Sherlock may die too because he fucking know too much. Like, you don't know. People gonna be dead though by the time the season over. Like, whatever it is got to tie into what's gonna happen season 6. So I feel like, yeah, we gonna be hurt when her secret reveal, but we already know. But what's coming for the finale is some shit we might not necessarily expect. So Batman is nowhere near trash. Don't put him in the same category as Superman. For Batman to be a human and be able to hang with the Justice League, can you do that? Could you do that? That's when you get ready to judge somebody, be like, can I do that? Supergirl, I mean, I started watching season 4, but I'm not a political person. I understand politics and shit that go on, but I don't want to see that on TV too when we already dealing with it in real life like that. So that was just a pass for me until Lex come, then I'll start back watching. So you fired somebody just to get them their job back? Mm-hmm. So the movie must was gonna be trash without him, I guess. Well, they probably ain't have no choice because the cast act like they didn't even want to be a part of the shit when he left. But whatever, I like my checks too much for stuff like that. But to each their own. Avengers Endgame will definitely break box office records. Of course. Nora dying or disappearing. I feel like for dramatic effect she should die, but that's just me.
She probably will fade, but what will happen is Nora will die, which will give Dawn will be born. But Jessica Parker Kennedy will also play Dawn. So
I mean, I can see that.
Like, that's what will happen. Nora will fade from existence. Nora will die. But what they will do will give us the Tornado Twins.
Hey,
but
crazy.
Nora will play one of the Tornado Twins. If she not fucking...
That was stupid, though. Like, either Disney rehired him because he either had, like, a lawsuit that he was going to win, and he just wanted his job back, or it was because they couldn't get the cast to cooperate with the new director, or they couldn't find a new director or something like that. Because they all about their money, so they going to get that movie out one way or another.
I don't even see what the problem was, because you could have got the Russo brothers to do it.
They might not have wanted to, though.
True.
They probably ain't their type of movie. Like, they probably like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, they.
I don't see what the big deal is, because, like, did he do the second Guardians movie?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people don't even care for that. So why y'all was so hell bent on him being the director for 3? Like, a lot of people don't even like Guardians 2. So my whole thing is just people just trying to be in some mess.
Yeah.
He do weird shit, so like it wouldn't have bothered me either way if he did it or not.
I don't care either way, honestly. I mean, he's back. Okay, cool. We get the Guardians.
I mean, if I'm gonna watch Guardians 3, I was gonna watch it regardless of the director. I'm watching it for the cast, like, and the connection it has to Marvel, to the Avengers and shit. Like,
I can't lie. When I saw that the Russo brothers were on fucking the Winter Soldier, and then I was like, when how they directed that movie, that changed the game for me for MCU. And then I knew they were coming back for Civil War. Then I heard they were doing the goddamn Infinity War and Endgame. I was like, we gonna make movie magic, and I have not been disappointed yet. Sorry, they just when you want something done right, call the Russo brothers. If you can afford the Russos, call them up. Anthony, Joe, I need you to direct this movie. What? $40 million? No problem. Come pick up your check. Cut the check. I'm like,
I wonder if Sherlock computer finished. The lab got fucked up, remember? That's why I was pissed off, because
not where he was, not where that computer was. That was Cisco's lab where he was.
Well, I hope it's done then. I'm ready. Because if she leave anything out, when she get this thing, she gonna be like, well, what about this? It's gonna be something. What about this in your journal right here?
Figure that shit out. Redeemed? What was wrong with it? How did the Winter Soldier redeem him? Infinity War.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was good, but when you look at it from a certain standpoint, like when you look at
it was amazing compared to what in the MCU. If you had to put it on a scale 1 to 10, amazing. And then if you had to rank it, where would you put it? Would you put it in the top 10 Marvel movies?
Probably not.
If you're gonna sit here and say to me that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is top 10 Marvel movies, we finna have a real discussion. Cause it ain't. My sister watched Flash season 1 and found Earbots playing stupid and confusing as fuck, and I couldn't explain that shit to her.
I mean, if she don't read comics, then I wouldn't understand a lot of the shit that went on if Trey didn't explain some movies. So,
were you explaining it right?
He said he didn't know how to explain.
Never even finished Guardian season 1. Movie 1. Damn.
Guardians 2 was a good movie, but with the shit that they did and the way stuff happened, it was just like it could have been something else. Like I feel like to take a character, mama already dead, you thought this dude was a dad, find out he not. Then the dude who's supposed to be your daddy really like just trash. Like, you know, it was a lot that they I don't feel like
are you top 10? Top 10. 8 out of 10. That movie was an 8 out of 10. Then what the fuck was Captain America Winter Soldier for you?
Do you need some paper to make a list of the Marvel movies?
Matter of fact, I don't need that paper.
Oh.
All I gotta do is just look up something.
The MCU got 21 movies, so out of 21 movies, you think Guardians 2 was top 10? Like, out of the top 10? I don't think so. I think it's like bottom 6.
I'm gonna do this right now. Okay.
Like, I liked movie 1 in its own way. Like, just like people compare like Legends. They try to make it seem like Legends and Guardians is kind of like in the same category. So like it was a fun for me to watch Guardians, but like the second movie was more serious, and then the way they did shit, I just feel like they didn't necessarily have to do that. Like, you got, I don't know, that was just my opinion. I liked it. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it ain't like top 10 out of all the Marvel movies.
I can tell when somebody trolling and when they say something.
Who trolling?
Somebody telling Iron Man 2 was the best. Okay.
Ooh. Maybe that's their opinion. Everybody got their own opinion.
Okay, let's do this.
Guardians 2 is last before Thor: The Dark World. I mean, I ain't gonna put it before that, but I mean, I still feel like it's like bottom 6 out of all 21 movies.
No, Captain Marvel is not top 10 for me. But I think Captain Marvel is in that mid right now because I haven't seen it anything but one time. But right now, it's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Right, it's in
that mid.
I just feel
if
like
if I watch it again, I can say, okay, well, it's in the mid to bottom or mid top, or it's just the middle. I'm not saying it's nowhere near the worst MCU movie because you got Thor: The Dark World, you got Guardians 2, you got fucking Iron Man 2. What the fuck else is there that was bad? That was just fucking.
I feel like
Incredible Hulk was okay, but it wasn't great, so it's still on that gray area of being bad or just bad.
I feel like with Captain Marvel, her movie is good. Like, I liked it. I don't feel like it's the best. I don't feel like it's the worst. I feel like people hated on it unnecessarily, which in turn is making more people watch it. That's why she making so much money.
And Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't just spectacular like that. Like, it had its okay moments, but our villain, after you get the snap, you're like, oh, we got a
I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp would have been better if the placement was different. You don't show a movie like Avengers, like with the Thanos situation, and then turn around like a couple of months later and then show Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like, I get that. Cause like the whole snapping thing, like at the end that they showed after the fact, they still could have put that movie before and then just left that part out, and then show Avengers.
What you mean? Well, ain't no sequel curse because Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier was good.
Yeah, Captain America 2 was the shit.
So there is no sequel curse. You can't go by that because 2 movies did good. No, 2 movies did bad. Like, if anything, and then Iron Man 3 wasn't all that either. It just made money because you had the star power behind it. You're not going to sit here and tell me how many times did you see Iron Man in Iron Man 3? You saw Iron Man about as much as you saw Joker in the Suicide Squad. That's about, like, you probably saw Tony Stark. You saw Tony Stark most of the movie. You saw Iron Man maybe 15 minutes of the movie, 20 max. You saw a lot of suits at the end. The best sequence in that movie was when they jumped out the airplane, Air Force One, and was falling down. He had to catch the 11 people in the suit. And then the biggest thing about the movie that was the biggest disappointment about Iron Man 3, you took one of his greatest villains and turned him into a gag character. You don't do that with the Mandarin. You don't do that. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that Captain Marvel is a trash movie. You're not going to sit here and tell me that. You're not going to sit here and tell me Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is top 10. Nobody on this fucking planet can convince me if the Messiah himself is going to have to come down and sit here. Listen, my child. This is what I present to you. Jesus, you tripping. Because that's what I'm going to say. You tripping. My Heavenly Father, you tripping. Okay. I don't know how high you are up there, but you smoking. Ain't no way, bro. You can't. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, bottom 6. Bottom 6. Is it worse than Thor: The Dark World? No. Now, fucking top 10 movies, top 3 movies. I say that's the most difficult thing for me. Because you got so many good ones. I got Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I got Civil War. I got Iron Man. I got Infinity War. I got Black Panther now. Fucking. What else I got? That was just fucking. I think I named everything that was just fucking crazy. Even Thor Ragnarok is in like top 6. Like Thor Ragnarok was so good. It was so different that I didn't even mention the original Avengers movie.
That's how I feel, Pirate Dog. I feel like all Marvel movies are good to me, but I just feel like it's something that's just way better than the other ones. It takes a lot for me to dislike a movie, but I do feel like it's some that are way better than the other ones.
Now, I can get with that statement that the first Thor is underrated. I can get with that statement. Is what worse than Spider-Man 3? I feel the only purpose for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was Mantis. Because that's all we got from it. You depowered Quill. Rocket and Groot were off somewhere else for a long time. I can't even remember the movie. It was so underwhelming to me.
I just remember the dad being trash.
Yeah, and you could get that from him by even watching the first few minutes.
He the one who made the mama sick or some shit like that. Like I feel like all of that, I was like, that was a lot. Like I just felt like that was a lot.
What about Age of Ultron? Ultron is in that gray area. It's not even on the bad side. It's in the middle good. And I feel like Ultron would have made more money, but the reason it didn't make money that weekend is because I think that was the weekend of the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. And that's
movie?
Age of Ultron.
Oh.
I think that was the weekend that fight happened, and most people spent their money on the fight. You didn't like Ragnarok, really?
I liked it.
Age of Ultron was too long, was it? Do I think the Hulk has been nerfed? Not so much. I feel like characters like Captain America have been nerfed. I feel like the Russos bring his power up, but it's like Kevin Feige wants him to be brought down. He's way stronger than they portray him. I feel like he's so much stronger than they portray him, and they don't do that right. For y'all to stop telling us that Iron Man 3 was dope. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, like, Iron Man 3 was, like, those, a few scenes were good. It's just, it wasn't just, I can't lie, like, I was shocked when it made $1 billion. I was like, wow, like, okay. No, I don't want none of that.
I mean, I didn't even show you everything. I just asked you want something.
Oh, well, I guess so.
Well, I'll just say. Which character do you feel like has been played out the most?
Where have you seen Superman Steve? Where's Superman Steve been? What about Spider-Man Homecoming? I feel like they rushed it in some spots.
Whenever you finish, I know people want to talk about Endgame.
They can talk.
I'm just saying they want you to talk about Endgame.
What about it? What y'all want me to talk about when it comes to Endgame? The trailer? Whatever it takes?
I want some big news.
You don't need to see the Hulk in the Endgame trailer. That's gonna spoil something. Obviously, they building to something if you're not seeing him. Y'all gotta remember, trailers are meant to get you there. If you don't see something in a trailer, it's because it's super spoilery. Like, notice, they only put Captain Marvel in one scene in the trailer, and that was the ending scene. You have to remember, if they show you the Hulk, which I guarantee you they're gonna show you in one of these goddamn one of these 40 TV spots that's gonna come out in the next few weeks, because that's how many they have. They have 40 TV spots. Sooner or later, you're gonna get a glimpse of the Hulk somewhere. I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta be patient, man. Like, and then they still got another trailer. Why y'all delete that comment? Y'all didn't have to delete that comment. He feel like DC is above Marvel. He cool. That's cool. That's cool to believe that. In the movie in the movie world, in the movie game, DC ain't doing it, bro. I'm a DC fan. Hence my love for the Flash. Batman. DC not doing it. You've had more failures than successes. They're not even projecting Shazam to beat Captain Marvel because of how people receive the character.
You want to try one of these?
Yeah, shit.
The launch.
I guess so. Shit, get it, get it, girl. And I'm like, I am a DC fan, bro. It's not a person walking that don't know who, especially in this day and age, you don't know who Batman is, Superman is. But you have these characters, and I've said this. I'm like beating a fucking dead horse, bro.
They made it seem like that's what I was telling Trey. They made it seem like the stuff we saw in the trailer was like the first 15 minutes of the movie. So like when they walking out like that, I'm like, all that shit happened in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
I don't feel like that's the first 15 minutes of the movie. I feel like that's maybe 30 minutes, but not 15. Like you go from seeing some people like that trailer, it didn't show anything, but it showed a lot. And then like they talking about this movie gonna be a 3-hour movie. 3 hours, y'all. Like this is the longest movie in the MCU, hands down. Marvel would never make a movie this long if they didn't feel like it was worth all the stuff they putting in this movie. They wouldn't do it. They would cut it down to 2.5 hours, anywhere from 2.5 hours to 2 hours to 2.5 hours at most. If this movie has to be 3 hours, it has to be 3 hours. Kevin Feige ain't signing off on shit if it's not necessary. He doesn't do unnecessary things. Y'all have to think about these people and what they've given you for the past 11 years. He is not doing something without thinking it through. Now, I do think there should be an intermission at the hour and 30-minute mark. 5 minutes, something. There should be an intermission. I do feel like if this movie's going to be 3 hours, they need to say intermission.
Like halfway through.
Like, I'm serious because that shit is crazy.
And sometimes if the movie going to be intense the whole way through, everybody can't take that. Like, some people can't deal with that.
Like, a lot of people, because from what I've heard from the screeners, people are passing out, people are throwing up, people are just crying hysterically, ambulances. I'm like, how the fuck? What kind of bullshit is this? People are passing out, throwing up, off seeing a Marvel movie? Bitch, you crazy. Bitch, this is Marvel. This is why I say DC is slacking. DC, you have the best characters. Nobody knew who the fuck Iron Man was before 2008. Iron Man was not a common fucking name among people on the street. Comic book characters knew who Iron Man was. Like, so Marvel Studios has a formula that is working. I know, like, I saw the schedule for DC for the next few years. There's no Justice League movie in there at all. At all. We got I'm steady fucking up. Slipping up, making too many mistakes. You got Wonder Woman sequel, you got Aquaman sequel, you got Suicide Squad sequel, you got the Joker movie. You got these movies coming out, but they're not the movies you want. You need to take a step back and reevaluate what you're doing as a brand. Okay, we're not doing something right. You just had your first $1 billion movie with Aquaman, something nobody saw. You know why you had your $1 billion movie? Because who was playing Aquaman? Women love Jason Momoa. Women love him. Guys want to be him. Before that, I think your highest grossing movie was Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman made more.
Jenna, thank you for the donation. Then y'all, it's me, Turkey. That's my Twitch. Thank you.
I think
thank
she
you for
made
watching
more
the
than
stream last night.
Justice League. Okay, and if anything that she didn't beat Justice League.
Yeah, he chose not to do the second movie. He is getting replaced as Deadshot because he didn't want to do the second movie. That's true. Like, I saw that. I don't know who he getting replaced with, but He's not doing the next. What's the name of the shit?
Suicide
Squad.
Will got out, so he really did get out.
That's what they said. I mean, like, he probably got too much going on.
I'm just saying, if y'all think about this, this is Will Smith, $20 million a movie. If he's leaving, come on. Like, Will Smith just ain't leaving a role, man. Like, yeah, he's doing other stuff. Bad Boys for Life. Aladdin. He did Aladdin, but didn't you want to do Suicide Squad?
But he's older now. He's working on his legacy. Aladdin is big because if it works, then he's another genie that will go down in history as being like great. Like this the first live action Aladdin movie. Like he's doing stuff that's like.
And then think about this: the trailer, the trailer just came out, really got people wanting to go see the movie now. Yeah. So now they finna drop a better trailer before the movie drops. Next month they gonna drop another trailer. At the end of April, probably beginning of May, they gonna drop another trailer. That's gonna be even better. That's gonna solidify that movie. I guarantee you, when that movie gonna make anywhere from $600 to $800 million. Watch. Then they gonna come back 2 years. Oh, let's do the Return of Jafar.
Did you want anything else to say?
Wait. I don't even know.
Taste what
Can you give me some of them?
What?
The wings. They got any spicy ones?
Yeah.
Let me get some of them, please.
You gotta pick which kind though, cause they got different kinds. They got bourbon hot wings.
Just regular hot.
Firehouse, I guess. That's it. I'm showing you what you got, what they got in you. Like that's all they got. The other wings were barbecue. Spicy barbecue.
Oh.
See them? Why you pointing?
I thought I didn't see the. Fuck you, get the bourbon hot.
But feel how you feel, but can't nobody touch Will Smith right now. So feel how you feel. Just because you ain't into somebody, don't mean they don't have a strong fan base somewhere else. Like
I'm just saying, man.
Him and Jada are like untouchable right now. like I just want you.
I want y'all to understand. Like Will Smith is, when it comes to movies, he has more successes than failures. So when people get him to do a movie, it's $20 million off rip, bro. $20 million.
Thanks for the donation. I don't know what you're asking though, because I mean Black Panther's not a sidekick, so I'm not really sure what you mean.
They're not only sidekicks. First black superhero they did made $1 billion. Photon probably gonna get her own movie.
And Riri gonna take over for
Ironheart. Like I guarantee you, in a few years they probably gonna introduce Ironheart.
Which one did you have said though?
The bourbon hot.
The 10?
6. Okay. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, a lot of people don't like Will Smith. I mean, everybody don't like everybody.
I love Will Smith. I don't care what nobody got to say bad about him. He ain't never did nothing to me. I love Fresh Prince. I even watched the Wild Wild West again, so I don't care.
I don't know about that shit.
I'll watch it again for laughs and giggles. It's funny to me. Shit, I ain't take it as a serious cowboy movie. Love Will Smith. I love Jada. So.
I don't think they'll be called the Young Avengers. I think they'll be called the New Avengers. And that's fine, like, because you got to keep this thing going. I don't think the MCU will be rebooted anytime soon. Like, if they reboot it, it probably won't be until the 2030s. Like, when you haven't seen Iron Man for a while, you haven't seen Cap, they can get all new younger people in there and you can start all over. Like, maybe after phase 6, they'll be like, okay, it's time to reboot. And that'll be cool. After 6 phases, reboot, start all over. Reboot phase. Boom. I'm like, because you're gonna miss Captain America, but you need him to be gone for a while.
Monica? Do you think we lost Monica and her mom during the snap? Who's Monica?
The little girl, that was in Captain Marvel.
Oh, you talking about the
yeah. Like Photon, that's her. She was Captain Marvel at one point. I think she was Captain Marvel before Captain Marvel was Captain Marvel. I think Carol. I know fucking Danvers. I always do that. Carol was Miss Marvel, and I think Monica was Photon, then Captain Marvel first. I think. I'm probably not right, but I might be. I might be. Let's find out how right I am, because I might have just fucked some shit up and threw people off.
They probably will make a good Miles movie, because like with the Into the Spider-Verse, as well as they did, like if they find the right person to play Miles, then yeah, they could do a good Spider-Man movie based off him. I don't try to like put people in roles. I just wait.
Yeah.
And try to give people a shot, whoever they pick. Like, I don't know. I just feel like some people can't be replaced. But if they do replace them, I always try to give a movie a chance if I watch it. But we in phase 5. What phase is this?
We 3.
Yeah. Somebody was like 5, 3, and then after Endgame it'll be 4. Did Scott's daughter die in the snap? We don't know. They didn't show.
More than likely.
I think they did. Didn't at the end of the movie they show this house and wasn't nobody in there but the little ant? Then they show. I don't know. Do you think the heroes will be given vibranium upgrades? I don't know.
Yeah, Monica was Captain Marvel first. She became Captain Marvel in 1982. Carol didn't become Captain Marvel until recently, like 2012. Yeah. And yeah, you know what that's what I'm sick of. Cause I was like, why do people keep saying Rogue beat Captain Marvel? She beat Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel. Stop saying that shit. Like it was a meme going around, Captain Marvel coming out and people don't even know. Like no, Rogue beat Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel. Stop saying that shit. Fuck no. Jade for Miles Morales. No.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Now that's some shit. Just because I say I love Will Smith don't mean I want to see his kids too.
No.
I'm good on that shit.
Fuck no.
And then Miles is supposed to be half Hispanic and half black. So if they can find somebody that can act like that's their ethnicity, I'd accept that. Like, that's what he's supposed to be.
I don't know what Okoye gonna do. I don't know.
I feel like that movie's so long though because like when you start watching the movie, you gotta see the repercussions of the snap. Like you gotta see who all missing, who all they found. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come up with a plan to defeat Thanos or reverse time or do whatever it is they gonna do, and then you gotta actually carry that shit out and then see how things change at the end. So I can see why it's so long because they're gonna have to show Wakanda without T'Challa. Like they're gonna have to show like all these. Then you see in the trailer they were showing like flashbacks of how everything got started, like with Tony and Thor and Cap and all them. Like I can see why the movie's so long though.
This movie's gonna break me. I've cried at movies
you
before.
spilled some tea that ain't correct. Talking about you spilled some hot tea. Talking about Diaz, the father of Felicity, baby. How?
That ain't tea. That's just sick. Fucking. That's what I need from the movie.
The animated bird movie. What is that? What is the animated bird movie? Would like to see.
Who's to say Shuri's still alive? Y'all like.
Who is Ares? Am I missing who that is?
What?
Ares.
Ares, the villain from Wonder Woman.
Oh,
the god of war.
And M'Baku gonna be king of Wakanda. Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be the conflict for Black Panther too.
But that's what I'm saying though. They gotta show all that stuff too. But how there's gonna be conflict for Black Panther 2 if it's after the snap? And then he'd be back probably.
I'm too old to play Miles Morales. Thank you though, but I'm too old.
They probably gonna have to pick him out.
I would have to lose like 80 pounds. I would have to be super skinny, and I'm not trying to be sucked the fuck up like that.
We don't know where Shuri is either. I can't remember if she was gone or not.
But they said Shuri was dusted. But I can't see her being dusted because they had Scott up there too, and he wasn't gone
but
either.
See, they probably don't know how to get in Wakanda to check that shit unless.
But they were already
I know they was there, but
they probably hit her.
Right, like we don't know what popped off behind the scenes when everything was going on because she was trying to fix Vision too. Like they never showed like you remember like that's where her last scene was, right? Like she was trying to put Vision back together.
And yeah, she was knocked out, and that was it.
Because, I mean, Vision's not technically a person, so if she fixed him, he'd still be there, right? Or does that count for anything? Like,
if she could have fixed him, yeah. Now, you know what? Since Stephen Amell is done with the Arrowverse, fuck it. Just be Batman.
Now, I'd take him as Batman, though. Like, I'd watch him be Batman.
Shave him up. He's already in shape. Know what I'm saying? Shape, give him the clean shave.
Can you now be Batman?
Might as well. In this way, think about this, y'all. He plays Batman. He can't say you failed this city. Or they could make that as a joke. You failed this city. Maybe in some other universe. Go to another scene. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at how in shape Stephen Amell is. You know what I mean? He's in shape. Good looking guy. You know what I'm saying? He wants to spend more time with his family. Cool. But he's still a father. He still has a wife. He's going to provide for his family. Yeah, I know he got all this other stuff that he does. You know what I'm saying? Saving his money, all that. He'll be, instead of being gone for 9 months, he'll be gone for maybe 3 months, 4 months out of the year at most. You know what I'm saying? Cameos don't take that much time. So you would cameo in another movie. Boom. Then, hey, how about this? Let's just reboot the whole fucking series, right? That's where we get our Flash movie. Oh, well, the Flash movie will take away from the Flash show. No, the fuck it will not. Flash fans are loyal. No. Stop it. The Flash TV show will not lose fans because you make a Flash movie. It just won't happen.
No.
It won't happen because the Flash is established. It knows what it's doing. People love Grant. People love seeing that week to week Flash. So seeing a movie will not do anything. Get your Flash. Okay, what is it? 2019. Start shooting now. Start shooting what? Maybe August. Movie drops July of next year. Reboot the series.
Yeah, I definitely watched Stephen. I just really tweeted him that shit too. I was like, Stephen Amell, when you wrap season 8, as much as I love Arrow, can you please be Batman? I was like, can we start a petition or something?
Like,
you could be in the movie since they can't figure out who they want for that, or you could be the Arrowverse Batman. I'll take all of the.
I just might as well. I mean, be Batman. Shave him up. Let his hair grow out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let his hair grow out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shave him up. Boom. Really get his detective skills going on. Get him a good villain. You know what I'm saying? It'll be fun. No, I didn't hear what Kevin Feige said about the event. What the fuck the shit go? The secret invasion. People saying that can't happen now, bro. Yes, it can. I feel like it can. Why? Oh, well, you had a group of Skrulls that were good.
That don't mean they all of them.
That don't mean all of them are good.
What about Robbie as Batman? I don't know. I prefer Steven. Robbie cool, but I prefer Steven.
If that's the case, how do you get him being Batman? Grant needs his movie. No.
What?
This is another universe. This is the movies. Grant has contract. Grant can't do anything.
But just because they say she missing don't mean she turned to dust though. Like
they said,
it say
Ant-Man was missing.
Right, and we know he alive, so they probably gonna show all that. Bitch, if Shuri and T'Challa missing from Wakanda, it's gonna be a problem.
Then yeah, that's gonna when you come back. Then yeah, you're gonna have a problem in Wakanda.
Thanks, Jenna. Had a new dog for a bit, but she didn't work out. Puppies are a lot of responsibility. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm super sad. You may have to get you a dog that's already like trained instead of a puppy. Who is Kamala Khan?
I've heard that fucking thing before. What?
What you looking for? Their name?
Mm-mm.
That's true, high def. They pretty much showed everybody get dusted. They even showed Fury get dusted and what's the name? Maria.
That is.
Everybody important that got dusted, they pretty much showed if they got dusted.
So I feel like they should have showed Shuri getting dusted.
Oh, Kamala Khan is the current Miss Marvel?
Oh, the girl with the arms. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'll show you a picture. Here you go. Where is she?
Are they gonna fight Titan? Thanos on Titan in the game? Oh, I don't know.
This little girl.
Oh, okay. How's the weather today? Hello from Germany. Hello from America.
And here's a better picture of her.
Really, with the gum?
Yeah.
Episode 14 of The Walking Dead will wrap up the X-Scar mystery. Good, cause that's Sunday. I'm ready.
Damn, this character came on the scene 2013, man. These characters are
y'all think I know y'all be asking us to watch stuff, but y'all think about all the stuff that's about to come out, cause we gotta finish up shows. Then On My Block coming out at the end of the month, carrying over into April. Got the last couple of episodes of The Walking Dead. Then One Punch Man comes out the first week of April. Second week of April, you got Game of Thrones. Then you got Endgame at the end of the month. Attack on Titan at the end of the month. Like, all that stuff coming out. Like, that's a lot. Not on top of the stuff that's still live. Post credit scene should be a new villain. Post credit scene of what? Like Endgame?
Oh, the new threat for next phase. I like that.
That's good. That'll keep people watching the rest of the movies until they come out with.
But like this is the thing for you to tease that.
But you gotta come hard with the movies that come after though. You can't come with no
bullshit. Because Kevin Feige has said that Captain Marvel is stronger than Thor. I don't remember that being true. Cause it's Thor. Like while she is badass, I don't remember her being able to beat Thor ass level badass. Especially with Stormbreaker. This is where I be like, the inconsistency comes in. But I'm like, whatever, man. You get ready for the next phase. Thor won't be around.
What you have to understand about the Captain Marvel movie is that it takes place in the 90s. So nothing that happened at the end of the movie would affect what's going on today other than the fact that she gonna pop up for Endgame. Because I don't understand how you ain't seen the movie, but you seen the end credit scene. Y'all be trash spoiling yourselves.
Oh no, man.
Otis, thank you for the donation. I'm worried about One Punch Man 2 is not the same animation studio. They haven't even released a full preview yet. I mean, animation plays a part, but I feel like if the story good, people will still watch it.
Man, Dragon Ball can make a whole fucking stick figure episode and I'ma still watch that shit.
You fucking dumb for saying I just had a whole visualization of their ass doing Kamehamehas and stick figures.
I still watch this shit.
I cannot.
I seen that bitch talking about, you see that transformation, bitch? I don't give a fuck. Because people sit here, like, this is my problem with people. And I'm talking about people on Earth. You complain about people's work, but you couldn't do a better job. You're not even attempting to try to do it.
Captain Marvel could, like, she been gone for 20 years, so if she learned how to use her powers, then yeah, she'll be real strong 20 years.
Like, people talking that shit about Captain Marvel, oh, she just has no charm. She's not charming. Bitch, your personality is like sandpaper. You ain't charming either. Sit your bitch ass down.
I think Shuri can have her own suit for Black Panther too.
Yeah. Like, because she becomes Black Panther.
Because if she in Endgame, I don't necessarily feel like she gonna fight or nothing. I just feel like she gonna be important on like the technology front. But I don't think I don't think they give her a suit until Black Panther 2 though.
Now, I do feel like if Shuri's alive, she's gonna help with the quantum realm suits.
JJ Watts, we got a whole review on Captain Marvel on the page if you'd like to know that information. Yes, Nova, you trash. I know you spoilers all day. Y'all don't watch movies, but then go watch people talk about what they felt about movies that y'all ain't seen. Stephen Amell would be a good Ghost Rider. I don't want him to do that.
No, Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be a good Ghost Rider.
He would. As soon as you said that, I picked his ass.
Come on, man!
With the leather jacket and shit, because he already needs
Who does? Get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody can see me in this industry, bro.
Out of here.
I came up with that off the top of my head. Picture it with the chain, bro.
Any chance we'll get any of the TV heroes in the MCU? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you talking about like for the new Avengers, like later on? I don't know. I hope they incorporate X-Men and all of them later though. Like that would be dope since we already kind of, cause the X-Men they have now are still kind of young, so like they can fit them in with like the whole however they go from here. Thor will become old and Tony will retire and raise his family, and Cap, if he dies, Sam or Bucky will become the new Captain America. It's very possible. Yeah, we be watching Dragon Ball Heroes. That shit crazy.
When the next
he
one
even
drop?
Got me starting watching that shit. I was sitting there like,
hey, when the next one drop? Anybody know? Cause they dropped 2 in 2 weeks. That shit was crazy. That shit got me in a goddamn schedule. I was like, what the fuck going on here? What is going on here? What is this? That shit, man. Dragon Ball Heroes is nothing but fan service, bro.
That's what I was trying to say too, JJ. Like, she didn't have no memory of her past, like, living on Earth. She living on a whole alien planet with people telling her to keep her emotions in check every day for fucking 6 years. You wouldn't show emotion either. Now, I'm gonna see how she act 20 years later in Endgame, because you have more experience. Like, yeah, she's still off in space, but you've had more experiences. And then you got this situation that y'all in now, so I'm going to see what they have her do this time. But for her movie, I felt like it was nothing wrong with what she did, because that's the first time that she's been through that. Now, 20 years later...
But this is my explanation for 20 years later. She's still in space around aliens. She's not around humans.
True, but if she's still around them same Krees, they had more emotions than she did. Because I felt emotion from that alien. Like, that's not an excuse. The Kree man who went to save his family, like, that they left with. Skrull, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, the Kree man.
The Skrulls. No. Like, they aliens, but, like, I felt a whole bunch of emotion from him.
Well, that's different. Like, depending on how long she's with him. But she's probably going to be traveling to different planets. We don't know what she's going to be doing within that 24-year 24-year span.
But, like, if she went and then, like, she saw that people was missing, and, like, say, for instance, they have a scene where she go to check on Monica and her mama and they not there, like, I'd want to see her have some kind of emotion behind it.
Oh, she's going to have emotion
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just be dry, like...
That's different. Like...
Because in the movie, this movie is not just her movie, so I don't expect them to, like... focus on her all the time. Like, when they do focus on her, she gonna be fighting, or, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be trying to gear up for battle. So I don't want to, like, she not gonna be real emotional in them parts too. I get that. But, like, if they cut to a scene of her going to check on her friend and they dust, you know what I'm saying, like, I want you to have emotions behind that.
I mean, I can see her probably snapping.
Peter Quill lived in space for 34 years, but he was born on Earth. He has those memories. His mom died of cancer. You gonna have emotions behind that. He didn't forget his humanity. Like, his whole thing was, oh my God, I want to find my dad. My mom died of cancer. He had people take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a different situation. Like, you can't compare her to him.
Like,
she don't remember that she was even from Earth. She just learned that she was from Earth as an adult, like, in her adulthood. Like,
she forgot that.
And even still, through her adulthood, it's always been people trying to say she ain't good enough to do something, so she been trying to prove them wrong. Like, it's a different kind of situation.
Do you know anybody in the military? She was a military. Look at how Rhodey act. Rhodey act uptight, stiff.
Y'all see what happened in Avengers, though. His emotions got us fucked up. Y'all saw that, though. Y'all talking about Quill, but his emotions got us fucked up, though, because he was mad about Gamora.
No, God.
Right. Sometimes emotions ain't always a good thing. Y'all see what happened.
Like, justify that shit.
If he would have had Captain Marvel emotions at that moment, we would have been good.
Would have been no snap, huh?
Shit.
You know what? You know, that's why.
And
people
y'all
don't
know
like
what though? Like,
that's why people don't like
Thor don't show a lot of emotions, but it's like, it's okay for him because he a dude. Like, you can tell he hurt, but he don't just like break down like you see Cap break down or like Tony break down.
Now he did break down, but when he was talking to Rocket, he did break down. He was crying, like, and I think that's why Chris Hemsworth stole the show from me in Infinity War, because we've seen his character greatly mature from the boy, and like, he's 1,500 years old. He went from like a toddler in Thor to a real man in Endgame. I mean, not Endgame, Infinity War. And that's character development. Like, let her character develop.
Like with Thor, his emotions from that scene is because he lost everything. Like, your home planet was destroyed. You don't have nothing left. She hasn't been brought to that point where she has nothing. It's kind of like she went into it with nothing because she didn't remember anything. Like, if you can't remember what you had, you can't experience the loss of it. I'm just saying, you can't miss what you never had. Is that the phrase?
Yep.
So that's my whole thing with her. People so hard on her, but she don't remember any of that. Like, yeah, her friend showed her pictures. You started feeling for these people, but she still don't have... I don't know if she has a memory base now, like present day, but like when they showed her movie, she didn't. But Thor, you've been living with these people your whole life. You grew up on Asgard. Your whole planet got destroyed. Your dad dead. Your mom dead. Your brother dead. The girl you like dead. Like, everybody fucking dead. Like, that's what I'm just like, even as hard of a guy as he is, like, yeah, that brought him to tears. But look at what had to bring him to tears. Like, he literally had to lose everything. People just trying to ship them. Now, I do ship them a little bit, but I don't necessarily just automatically think they gonna be together after the movie.
Who?
Thor and Captain Marvel. Like, people always saying they gonna be like a thing because of the shit in the movie. Because he like, I like this one. That don't mean nothing though.
That's a lot.
I mean, if they did that shit, I'm good. That's a power couple for your ass. Like, literally, like, that's a power couple.
I go watch that movie. I'll watch the fuck out that movie.
Shit, like, bruh.
The sparring scene alone would just be like, oh my god.
What in the MCU, a god, and then like her, you know what I'm saying, as his queen, bitch, they gonna be out here. Captain Marvel.
Who do I think is gonna be the next like villain? That. I feel like this. When the deal goes through, which the deal is supposed to go through for Fox, I feel like they go some, with it having to do with space, I feel like they go Galactus and go give us a true.
You're right, he lost everything and the eye.
You know what I'm saying? A true Galactus. Not
hell yeah, they make some
dust bullshit.
Bitch, they babies be. Ooh, I wouldn't even want to see her give birth. Like, tear her ass up coming out. I don't know how. I'm good on that. Kang the Conqueror. Who was that? You never heard of him? No, we haven't seen Aquaman yet. We haven't had time, honestly. I want to sit down and watch it maybe this weekend if we have time, but we just been trying to. The kids out for spring break, so we've been trying to get a lot of stuff recorded. Cause like what next week after the Flash and stuff come on, that's gonna be the only little break we gonna have, and then like On My Block gonna come on after that. So I don't know what Faria. People saying she died. Like people saying like if you look in the movie, like you could see her dead, but I don't know. I never saw her. You heard Carol dated War Machine in the comics. Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. and are leaving the MCU after Phase 3. I mean, I can see that though. Like they put in their time. It don't like as sad as I'll be to see like no Cap, no Tony. I ain't really worried about Gwyneth Paltrow. They put in their time. Like they started all this and it's been like 10 years. Like you at this point you should have other characters that can take over. That's the thing about being a great writer and director and producer and all of that stuff. You make people be able to you write it so that people fall in love with these characters.
You need somebody galactic big, like somebody huge. Like you need somebody Thanos level.
Everybody lost something in, you know what I'm saying, Endgame. Like everything is on the line for everybody. That's what makes this movie so intense. Like just the music from the trailer and like the glances that they have, like their emotion is like you nervous, but like if this don't work, like half the universe is gone. Not the world, you know what I'm saying, Earth or whatever, the universe. If that don't work, like you know what I'm saying, what else can you do at that point? Like that's crazy, and that take a long time to recover. I'm sure this movie probably happens over the course of some months or at least some weeks, you know. It takes time to plan out how you gonna save the damn universe. Everybody got to get up together and come up with a plan. Somebody had to figure out who missing, who not missing, like who we can use to do this, like all that stuff.
I need time and date stamps. I don't even give a damn what planet we on. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I need dates and years. I mean, like, if it's been 6 months, if it's been 6 years since the snap, I need to know that, Marvel. Because that shit will have an impact on you. If it's been, 6 months later. But if you come on and you say snap.
John Cena.
And if you say snap, and then it say 6 years
Y'all
later,
better stop playing.
and you would be fucked up by that because hold up, wait a minute. That means it's not even let's say it's still 2018 from when the snap. Bitch, 6 years later? That means all the movies from like
Thank you, Jenna.
Woo! That means you gotta retcon all that.
Happy early birthday.
Fix that. Those 6 years won't exist because we finna create a new timeline. So we finna go in the past, come back to 2018 to prevent the snap. Shit. I need dates and times, Marvel.
Y'all keep going and watch that Avengers trailer reaction we did over and over again. Do that. I don't think it's been years though. I don't think they'll do it. I don't know. I don't feel like they'll do years.
Natasha had doing all sorts of things. Well, you know.
But they probably show you different points in the movie. Like when the movie first starts, it's probably gonna be like short in here. Then as they train and at the Avengers place, it's probably gonna get longer after weeks. Because remember they had the whole recovery group that Cap was at about people losing people. So I can see that being weeks later. First of all, her hair ain't gonna take that long to grow. Like from her shoulders to that ponytail she had, that's probably like 2 to 4 inches at max. So that's a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying, without cutting your hair. Then when they get ready to actually go, she dyed back red. Like that's just how that's
like that's how it's growing from the root. Her hair is naturally
wash
red.
the blonde out then, whatever. Like it's blonde and red. So whatever came first. Like just she probably take that out. Like well, she went blonde because she was on the run or whatever, right?
Yeah, she's naturally
so she probably
red.
gonna wash that shit out and just, or unless it was a wig, like I said. So like I don't know. And I know John Cena nothing. Like if Cap really leave, then Bucky or what's the other boy name?
Falcon.
Yeah, one of them would be Captain America if they keep going with it like that. I'm assuming Bucky because I feel like he got the greater fan appeal for being Captain America. Cause he been all this time they still brought him back. He been at Wakanda and all that.
Hey,
he
yeah,
got the
Sebastian Stan still got 3 movies he got to do. So even they talking about that Winter Soldier and Falcon little series, Sebastian Stan still got 3 movies he got to do. He contract, baby. When you sign them contracts are money. Still got 3 movies. Hold up. We got the first Avengers, the Winter Soldier, Civil War.
Nope, I don't want it.
Civil War. What else? Black Panther. I'm trying to remember all the movies. Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame. Is that right? Did I miss one? 3 Captain Americas, Black Panther.
Is that the
You see it? They don't move on the app.
I'm finna look. I just heard it loud. It sounded like it was right in front of the house. Thank you, Jack. I'm feeling like, okay, so the suits they had on in the Endgame trailer were like quantum realm suits. So I do feel like they're going to go back in time, but I don't know like to what point or what's going to happen. Now, if they go back in time to each point where an Infinity Stone was to get them before Thanos get them, that could also be like a thing too, to get the stones before he do. But I just don't know. I know it's going to change to where certain people are never gonna be Avengers. Some people gonna die. Some people gonna, it may be new superheroes they introduce later. Like, I feel like it's setting up to change, like, for Phase 4. So I just feel like Cap will be the one to put it all on the line. Like, that's the kind of person he is, and I just see him being that person. Like, yeah, Tony may not do nothing no more, but yeah, you do, Danielle. Tony, I don't feel like they could just fully let him go since it's kind of started with him. Like, even if he retired, it's like he still got to be around for cameos and certain stuff. Because, like, if they replace him with Riri later, like, he might be needed. Like, Spider-Man, they still doing movies like that. Just can't see him being the one to go. People are saying after the Arrowverse is going to become the Flashverse. I mean, they still probably going to call it the Arrowverse, though, because Arrow started it. But if Flash goes on this season 5, if they go another 5 seasons and they introduce enough more shows, I mean, it could possibly happen like that. What's wrong? Mm-hmm. Thank you for the donation, Jen. And is that Lizzie? Giving you $20 because that's my birthday gift to you. Have you ever heard of Toppers? That's a pizza place I work at. I make the dough from scratch. Look, that's good. I heard of Top It Pizza, not Top It, Toppers. And Lizzie, just because you guys and chat have a good weekend. Thank you guys for the donations.
Appreciate it.
Hashtag whatever it takes.
If Tony dies, it is what it is. But if Cap dies, bruh, I'm gonna be hurt.
I'll be hurt. Like Thor, after losing everything, I wouldn't want him to die. Like, I know everybody lost him. I don't want Cap to die, but the type of person he is, that soldier that's willing to put everything on the line and always make sure everybody's safe. I can see him. And like, he would feel like his life is worth less than saving half the galaxy. Like,
exactly. Cap is going to die. Because go back to Avengers.
Oh my God, I just thought about how we said that he was gonna die. Remember how we said that he was gonna die, like if he died?
What?
When they do the time stuff, like if he died, that he never got the super serum and he aged and just like fade away, like right in front of them, like he'd get old or whatever. But I don't know.
This is what I feel like is gonna happen. He's gonna die because this is what they did. They stabbed Tony in Infinity War, and everybody was like, but they're gonna, Cap dies, and it's not gonna be a dry eye in the house. Tony's gonna retire.
I do, Tony. I think it should be 18, 16 to 20 max.
What?
I was talking to somebody.
Tony got stabbed last movie, and it was oh,
because everybody thought he was done. Like, bitch, like.
But then we saw Cap get hit, like we were like, oh shit, like okay. But when you didn't see Cap life threatened, you killed Cap. You threatened Tony's life with a stab. You killed Cap. It's a wrap.
I just feel like if Chris Evans really leaving because his contract up, like he don't want to keep going or whatever, that's somebody they take off the show in such a big way, like off the movies in such a big way that it's going to forever be memorable. So that's why I feel like it's going to be him.
Like I said, you kill Cap.
Just keep grinding, Kennedy. You'll get there. Not that everybody that said whatever it takes in the trailer gonna die. Who even said that? I thought only Cap said it.
Cap, Tony, Black Widow.
She ain't going nowhere. She got her own movie. Oh. She 2020 Black Widow, summer 2020. I can see as stressed out. Like, I love Tony, don't get me wrong. I love him as Iron Man. Like, he really embodied that role. I love all of them in different ways. Like, I love Cap, I love Tony, I love Thor. Like, Cap, it would hurt to see him die. It would. Like, it'll hurt. It's gonna hurt just if he only left. You know what I'm saying? But to see him die, that's definitely gonna hurt. Tony been through so much. Like, the stress, the dreams, the nightmares from when they had the first one when he went in space. All of this shit. And then, like, him and Pepper was somebody having a family. Like, I can see him retiring after this. Like, you literally just got stuck in space didn't think he was gonna live, running out of food and water. You've seen Thanos turn everybody into dust, including like this little boy Peter, who was like, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you was mentoring almost like your kid. I just feel like that's a lot for him. So I just feel like that's gonna be what makes him stop. Like if they defeat everybody, he done. Like he probably feel like, bitch, it can't get worse than this. Like that's probably
like I feel like what Tony's gonna do. Like I feel like what Robert Downey Jr. is gonna do really is be in the background. So what he'll do is they'll still mention him and he'll pop up eventually and do a little cameo and then give out some new tech or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
something
what I
he's
feel.
working on.
Like if they ever decide to bring Riri, they'll have to show him.
Okay, Riri comes into play. We gotta show Tony. We have to show Tony on image of Tony, which would be new footage of him in a hologram.
I just can't see them killing Clint and Tasha though, because like Tasha got her own movie coming. Even though I know it's like her backstory, but. And then somebody said they had 4 red flags too. I don't know if that means nothing or not. I just can't see them doing 4 people though.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's her background story, but I'm still just like, y'all gonna kill her and then show her story? Like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know.
And they already said that the future of the MCU gonna have more women. Like, more women in lead roles. So they wouldn't kill her
I feel like this a time where you could do that though. As many people hated on this Captain Marvel and as much money as she made, I feel like a lot of people can do a movie. Not everybody, but depending on the name, I feel like they could do it. Black Widow, I'll go see her movie. Like I feel like she should have been had a movie, but like she was the only chick holding it down with all them dudes when the Avengers first came out anyway. So she be there. Them hoes got powers. All she got is a pistol. Like she be out here busting people. She be out here like she got superpowers. Like I'm down for that. You want Black Widow's movie to be in the present and it deal with the Red Room being reopened.
Not gonna happen. Gotta get the backstory. Gotta figure out where she came from. You have to get the origin story. It's late in the game for it, but you have to get it. And I think Bucky's a part of that too. That's why I think Sebastian Stan gonna come in and do another movie.
Oh, Danielle said Tony can
Who was
be
Captain America carrying in the casket? That was from Civil War.
That was from That was
old footage.
What's
Civil War? Peggy. That was Peggy.
I couldn't think of her name. Tony can be Peter Jarvis. The banter would be awesome. Long as he ain't dead, I mean, and just AI. Like if he's still around and just doing stuff like that, that would be cool.
Sebastian Stan. I don't know, about 7, 8 years ago. Maybe during but they were only doing 2 movies until they were only doing 2 movies a year. Well, at first it was 1, but then after Avengers, they did 2 movies a year. So if they were doing 3 movies a year, I feel like we would have got the Black Widow movie. But they were only doing 2 movies a year till to the end of 2016. I think 2017 started the year of 3 movies. Yeah.
You want a Spider-Man 2099 movie?
Miguel O'Hara. I don't know how that would be received, but
I need this to update.
Exit out, close it out. Go to slide it over.
I'll see what I think they got something.
Then you don't want it because Marvel probably not gonna do rated R movies, y'all. That's the thing. Like, so they should, but that cuts off their money. I don't even know what's the big deal. I'm like, I don't know what the big deal is. Like with rated R movies, like as long as they got a sex scene, they should be good.
That's what I feel. If they do another Captain America, like it's just gonna be Bucky probably. Come back, guy. Ain't nobody asked you to go be nosy. Come here. Come here. So you ain't listening? Don't ask me for no food. Do you think any of the dusted characters will remain dead? It's possible. I don't feel like they're gonna bring everybody back. I feel like it's gonna change stuff, but I don't know. I just don't think. I still don't think it's gonna be a. Even if we win, I don't think it's gonna be a happy ending though. Wasn't the Avengers after Captain America the first Avenger? I don't remember. Why do who keep walking away? Trey, because we ordered food. He going to check and get the food. He coming back. That's fine.
All right.
Guy a rebel, guy trash.
All I'm saying is, if they go have Deadpool, they gotta do. Marvel has to be willing to do the rated R movies. If they're not willing to do that, you're gonna waste characters. You're gonna lose a lot of money because certain characters just don't work if it's not rated R. Even if you were to bring Deadpool in and it's an Avengers movie, and you bring Deadpool in, make the movie rated R, because he has to have his banter. Sorry, you can't make him watch his language. Yeah, that works for cartoons, but you can't do that live action. Because we know who Deadpool is. We know who Wolverine is. Like, give us those characters the way they're meant to be. Don't try to sugarcoat it, because you'll lose more money than you'll make. Yeah, some parents will be like, oh, I don't want my child to hear that language. Your kids speak that language when they're not around you. Like, I don't get why parents are so blind to what the fuck their kids do when they're not around you, but half of your kids curse when they're not around you. I'll hit you in your fucking face, Tommy. Come on, man.
I'm mad. You can't really do T'Challa and Storm now because look at who Storm is if they bring X-Men in.
Well,
I mean, they could, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That girl just look young to me, I guess. I know she not, but I guess I'm just looking at it from...
Yeah.
They all seem so much younger.
Yeah, she does look like she's about 18, barely.
Right. They not like... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it like for how they look together, but just the age thing. Oh, Marcus Hill, thank you for the donation to cover some of the food costs. Love you guys. I see you out here paying for our lunch. Thanks. I mean, I'd love to see
Stop snitching on. Nah, man, I'm just calling it what it is. I'm calling a spade a spade.
T'Challa with Storm, but
I would love to see that movie. Wakanda lit up with some lightning. What the fuck? Come on, bro.
But
I would love to see
if they bringing over the same cast from X-Men like they have now, like for X-Men Dark Phoenix or whatever, then y'all know who Storm is, and I just feel like their age don't work together to me.
Yeah.
Like now, if she was older,
like
then yeah.
If
and they not finna switch Storm out, so
yeah,
it's just not gonna be a movie. They not finna switch her. That's gonna be the third time. He 40 but look 32, but like she her age and looking like she barely
legal.
She looks so
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Y'all killing me with this.
Can you not? We don't do that over here.
I'm just saying that's what it looked like.
The girl who plays Storm is fine. I have no issue with her. But all I'm saying is, like, if she was, like, a little older than, yeah. But, like, when you look at her in the X-Men Dark Phoenix shirt, she looks so young. Like, she just look real young. Like, her and Sophie and them, like, they all just look so young.
I'm telling you, you can't do that, man. Like,
like, think about look at how Nakia look. Like, he gonna have an interest in somebody that's, like, around the same age as her. Like, he not just finna go to barely out of high school. Like, they not finna do that to T'Challa. They not finna do that.
Somebody said, Trey, no.
Right, ain't nobody got time. Why y'all keep trying to replace Storm, though? We not going to replace a whole character just for one movie that they may or may not do. They going to keep the girl they got now, and it just ain't going to be no movie. Or they going to have to make her look a little older or something. But we finna get to go, because I got to eat. I don't want my food to be cold.
Alright, y'all, we gonna get up out of here.
For 2 hours, so
I'm finna get ready to stream in a little, probably like an hour.
Yeah, y'all watch them stream. Twitch is free to join. Link in the description.
So she really 27?
The girl, I knew she was like older, but I'm just saying she looked so young though. Like she don't look 27.
Shit, she don't. Hell
like if
no.
you, like I said, if you go look at the Dark Phoenix trailer when she talked, maybe it's just a hairdo. I don't know, but she looked
her
young.
hair make her look real young. She would have to have longer hair.
Now, if they would have made it some shit like, I don't know, like. It depends on how they bring X-Men into the MCU. Like, if they bring them in, if they don't, then they could find somebody else to be her. But
Andrew fucked himself out of a job. Don't blame Tom for that. Andrew fucked himself out of a job. Let's not go there. You might want to look up. Showing up late for business meetings is a quick way to get your ass fired. If I set up a business meeting with you and you show up late, you don't want to do business. When you get there, I'm not gonna be there.
I love Tally and Storm. Like I don't get me wrong. I like the new girl, but I love Tally and Storm too. Like ain't nothing wrong with her, and she old and look young too still. So
look, man, y'all stay up, stay real. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for kicking it with us. We gotta get up out of here because I gotta eat. I got some stuff we gotta do. Yeah. Andrew Garfield. That's who Andrew is. It's Trey.
It's Tasha.
Married to the real. Y'all stay real. Say bye, guy. Say bye.